It's good, man. Oh, man, today was a long day. Oh, I had to crack my back. Your boy getting old, man. I had to crack my back. But listen, man. It's looking real bad out here in the known world. It's getting bad, and it's going to continue to get worse because of the way the general public idolizes these rappers, these actors/actresses, people that are in politics, whatever it may be. It's getting bad out here, and it's only going to get worse. Let me tell you something. The moment that you start, and I'm going to say this, I'm not getting biblical on y'all, but I'm going to tell you, the moment that you start idolizing these rappers, these musicians, whoever, the moment that you start idolizing these people, it's the day that you turn your back on God. Okay? As I said, I'm not about to get biblical with y'all. I'm just letting you know. The people y'all idolize, man, you don't know what these people are into. You don't. You see what's going on in Hollywood. You see what's going on in the music industry. You see what's going on with specifics as far as this whole Diddy situation. You see what's going on with this Meek Mill academics type shit. Like, these people are horrible, horrible people that you should not look up to. And as kids, like, you don't know no better. These kids don't know no better. There should have not a day in my life will I ever idolize someone that bleed like I bleed. Just plain and simple. And their gift, if you want to call it a gift, is knowing how to use their words and knowing how to portray themselves until they get exposed. That's the funny part about it. Soon as these dudes get exposed, you start seeing them layers get peeled back. You start seeing that skin start to shed off of them, exposing the type of person that they really are. Who would have, you know what? It's always been speculation about Puffy. It's always been speculation about Puffy. And now that shit is coming to fruition, it's like everything is in the limbo right now. Cassie started it. Praise to her. But what she did was she opened up the doors for people to see what type of person this man really is. Now people are out here getting exposed for being gay and all these other things. Listen, as a man, I don't fucking care if you're gay or not. I don't. You feel me? The image that you guys put out, though, let's refer to Lil Nas. The images that y'all put out are completely horrified and horrific on what these kids look at out here. You think these kids are not going to see that and want to mimic it? You're crazy if you think that's not going to happen. These kids, they're gullible and they're susceptible to anything that they see on TV. So if they see a lot of violence on TV and they live in an area where there's a whole bunch of violence, they're going to be like that, which is why this generation is fucked up. Why? Because these false messages that's being put out, man. A lot of these people are false prophets. Y'all don't understand that. And as a man, me growing into a man, I look back at myself, at my younger self, and I see that shit, bro. I see like a lot of these rappers that I really wanted to be like, in which I never tried to rap, but to portray that lifestyle. I look at that shit now. I was in the streets. Yes, I was. Was it the best time of my life? I wouldn't wish that on nobody, because don't nobody want to live looking over their shoulder or having problems with somebody that live right down the street and you done went to school with this person. And that's what's happening. These kids see what they see on TV. They see what they see on the internet. They see what they see on Instagram, Twitter, and all this other shit. And they want to be exactly like what they see on here. Now, whose fault is that? That's the parents. You can't blame the kid or the rapper or whoever it is that these kids are looking up to. Fucked up. And I'm not saying that's everybody, but a lot of y'all got what you guys see on TV fucked up because it's not real and it's not reality. This is a fact. What's crazy right now is all this paperwork that's coming out right now with all of these entertainers. It really showing y'all what this shit is really like, how false people are. And y'all go along with it. Y'all allow this shit to come into your home. It's putting a stain on your soul. I don't know why. We're in a space where everybody wants to be like somebody when all you have to do is be yourself. Why would I want to be like someone? They look like they got all of this and all the jewelry. Let me tell you something, man. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men on this planet, drives a 97 Cadillac Fleetwood. He got to be in his 80s, but still. He drives a 97 Cadillac Fleetwood. How humble do you have to be a billionaire with that type of status and drive a car like that, when all of us out here in the general public want to be like these rich people that we see that's carrying all these motherfucking jewels and chains and shit, whatever it may be? Listen, man. Some people I hear some rappers be talking about, like, I seen what Finesse 2 times. He still got his motherfucking gel links on his fucking arm, dude. Why would you want to remind yourself of that shit every day? If that was me, and I'll tell you right now, I've never been in jail a day in my life. If that was me and I had to go through that, I would never get something as far as a gel link for jewelry on my fucking wrist to remind me that I just did 5 to 10 years in jail. You feel me? You know how, man, this shit get me so frustrated, but you know how stupid you have to be to have that train of mindset? You're never going to grow. Never. How are you going to expand if you're still looking back on the past? I'm going to say this shit again. Yesterday is not today, and today is not tomorrow. I'm going to say it one more time. Yesterday is not today, and today is not tomorrow. Well, let me explain my fucking self. All right? The shit that you went through over the past few years prior to today don't reflect what you got going on today. And the moves and actions and the way that you conduct yourself, the shit that you do today, it can either build what you want in the future, or that shit could break what you have to gain. This is a straight fact. And all I'm going to tell you is facts. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what you need to hear. I'm Parlay. All right? Y'all that's new to my page, I hope y'all start paying attention to what I put. Of course, I post a lot. Like, most of my shit is shorts, bro. You know what I mean? I may do a little bit of fun stuff on there, but I talk real shit to y'all. Damn near every day I put out advice of the day for men like me and young men that's coming up in this day and age that's fucked up right now. You feel me? Like, this whole Diddy situation, it just a domino effect. You see how many people is getting caught up in the shit that this man has started and what's been brought to light because of him, and now everybody is taking a hit for it? How fucked up of an individual do you have to be? How many people gotta come out and say that this man is strictly, purely on bullshit until y'all start understanding that, damn, man, like these rich people, like these millionaires that we look up, that we see music videos and shit, movies and whatnot, like they not who they portray to be, man. A lot of these dudes, man, out here, they got 2 different fucking egos, and they lost their real self as soon as they signed that paper. This is a fact. I could never let someone dictate or control how I put myself out. You feel me? If anybody gonna put themselves out and put myself in harm's way, that's because of a decision that I probably made. And maybe it was a stupid decision, and maybe I deserve the shit that's happened to me. This will happen when you get too fucking bold and you want all the fucking limelight. You want all the fucking cameras on you. This is what happened. You ask for too much attention, you're gonna get the attention that you actually fucking deserve and that you was asking for. May not come in the way that you want it, but the attention that you're getting, you asked for that shit. You asked for the money, power, and fame. Well, tell me this. Are you willing to sacrifice the world to save yourself? That's the real fucking question. That's the real question. Are you willing to sacrifice the world to save yourself? Are you willing to allow your kids to be corrupted about the shit that goes on outside of your household? And then it gets to the point where you can't control it. Why do you think that we're, as of the last 10 years, in the age of where these kids not making it, they're not making it past 15, 16 years old? That's genocide. First it was the opioids, then the drill rap shit. You know what I mean? So it resorted to guns and violence. Where did this shit come from? Why was all of this allowed to be put out to the public? Because the people, they easily gravitate towards bullshit. That's the thing. A lot of people prefer bullshit. Get closer with y'all. A lot of people prefer bullshit over real shit. They get sucked into this drama and then they become the drama. The shit that y'all watching, you start doing that shit in your own daily life. Huh? How could you allow yourself to be that person that you know that you're not supposed to be? That's not your lifestyle. That shit don't fly. I can show you my house right now. Let me show you my house right now. This is my house. This car and this white car that I'm in right now, that shit paid off. Let me tell you something. You don't have to have all these motherfucking jewelry links, fucking Rolex watches and shit to be an established person. I own 2 houses. 2 houses. One of them is about to be sold. But I don't fucking get online and flaunt all of the shit that I have. You feel me? Building a solid home and a firm foundation for you and the people around you is the only thing that should matter to you. What other people think, what other people get to fucking say about you, man, that shit shouldn't even fly, man. That shit shouldn't even faze you. That shit shouldn't even faze you. You can see what's going on right now with Meek and Academic right now. And Meek is going at the person, the wrong person. He's going at the one that's just commenting. He's just commenting on what's put out into the public. The person that actually put out the lawsuit, this nigga don't have nothing to say to him. But he want to crash out. He want to crash out on Academic because Academic is going by what he see and then giving his piece of a pie. He giving his thoughts and mindset on how he feel about that situation. I'm just saying, man. People out here, bro, like they have the wrong agenda. How are you gonna be an activist and a street nigga at the same time? That shit don't coexist. Just like church and politics don't coexist. Let me be a little bit more clear to you, right? Even in the church, there's corruption. The Vatican is a prime example, but I'm gonna just put it like this. In order for you to be able to open up a church, you have to abide by everything that they're telling you to do. You have to preach a certain way, which is why a lot of these smaller churches you can see don't get no recognition. Their congregation is minimal. But these major churches, like Joel Osteen, whatever the fuck his name is, just last week, a week before last, his shit got shot up. Creflo Dollar. This motherfucker asking, he talking about, oh, I want all this money to come to me because I want a private jet. Listen, man, I would never go to a church like that, let alone follow a man like that. Matter of fact, you shouldn't follow another man. You shouldn't follow no man that comes up with a plan, right? And don't complete the objective. Let me say that one more time. You should never follow someone that has a plan but doesn't complete it. It's crazy out here, right? I'm telling you, and that's what we looking at. You looking in the eyes of a man that's going to tell you exactly what you need to hear. This is what I'm telling you, okay? You have your own path. You have your own shoes. That fork in the road is for the decisions that you make. This is a true statement. You have forks in the road for a reason, because these forks that's in the road that you come to when it's time for you to make the right decision or the wrong decision builds who you are in the long run. This is how you keep your soul, your sanity. This is how you keep the true person that you are. You feel me? Let me tell you, man, a lot of y'all think that the world is for you, but you're looking at it backwards. Sometimes you got to look at it like this. The world don't deserve the type of person that you are. It's plain and simple. A lot of people don't deserve your attention. A lot of people don't deserve to be in your space, and that's including family. A lot of people don't deserve you. And then you be hard on yourself because people feel some type of way about you. That's fine. That's more than fine. The less people that I have around me, the more stable that I am. The more stable that you are. You feel me? Like, you can't be perfect. It's impossible for you to be perfect. You're built off of the mistakes that you made. Men are built off of mistakes that you made and how you recover from that shit. This is a fact. Now, if you happen to disagree with everything that I just said, I'm just giving you real talk. I'm just giving you facts. I'm telling you how you should be carrying yourself. Fuck what everybody else think about you. I'm telling you how you should be carrying yourself, and that's according to how you was raised, your upbringing, okay? And even so, a lot of us, we'd have been through it all. We didn't come from the most fucked up situations. Me personally, my early years was on a plantation. Now, what I try to tell my cousins and whatnot to do that lives in Louisiana and all these places that's all sugarcane fields and bayous and all these other the world's bigger than that. The world is bigger than what you see around you, man. I'm trying to help you out. But it's not up to me. How are you going to push yourself? How are you going to help yourself? Hmm? That's why I tell her. That's why I labeled this. This is why you shouldn't idolize people, man. These idols that you guys look up to and worship, they're not who they seem to be on stage, man. They're the most depressed people that you could think of. Got the most hateful shit going on in their life. Shit that they probably conduct or attract. It's either one. It's either one. Now, which hand are you gonna play? Because you can only play the hand that you're dealt. You gotta look at it like spades. You can only whatever you got dealt, man, that's the hand that you gotta play, but you gotta make the best of that shit. So if you're not feeding your partner, you're not gonna win if you got that shitty hand. Or either if you're by yourself, you gotta know how to flip that shit. I can tell you right now in spades, I've won one time. I'm gonna say that one time off of hearts because the spades got played too early in the game and I cleaned up everything off of hearts. That makes sense to you? I would hope that makes sense to you. Hopefully, y'all come to a point in your life where you have an understanding to yourself that I'm bigger than what's around me, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I believe in you, you know, but I don't have to tell you this. You should believe in yourself. But I believe in you. You know, to me, word is bond. And all I want to do is see people grow, man. Stop idolizing the wicked. Stay out of these streets, man. Be you. And take that shit with you to the grave. Knowing that you lived the best life and did the best you could for the people around you when you go. All right? It's your boy Parlay. Listen, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you want, man, hit the notification bell. Every now and again I go live, but a lot of times it be the shorts or whatnot. I talk my shit. I do sports. I do comedy shit. I do, you know, I'm for the people. I'm for the people, man. But my main goal is to make sure that these youths out here stop looking up to these people out here, bro. Stop looking up to these fucking rappers. And listen, the only thing in life is not being a basketball player or a football player, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. You got way more options than what you see with these people that they get to the money quick because they done did all of these things, bro. There's way more options, bro. You feel me? Start your own business. Go into work fields and environments where you could become a CEO somewhere down the line, or where you could become an owner or a president of any type of company. You feel me? Trying to be an entertainer, a sports athlete, or whatever, that shit ain't for everybody, dude. And that's not something that should be your only option. And I'm going to tell you this, too. For those that's choosing to go to the military because you feel like it's your last resort. I almost went through that shit back in 2010. I almost signed that paper and gave my life away to the military. I'm not saying that shit's a bad thing, but going to the military shouldn't be your last resort. That shouldn't be the only option that you see is fit for you. All right? Like I said, man, I got love for y'all. It's your boy Parlay, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this live stream that I just did. You feel me? It's 25 minutes. It's not a long time. That's a good sitting right there. You know what I mean? Sit back, relax. Let me know exactly how y'all feel about this conversation that I just had with y'all. Like I said, all I'm trying to do is build people up, bruh. You feel me? We shouldn't be out here idolizing these people that don't have no heart. They done sold their soul, bruh. Like, everything is a hidden agenda. You know what I mean? People got ulterior motives, bruh. And you got to look at it like this, bruh. There's a reason why when you go to a concert and you're looking up at the motherfucking entertainer opposed to when you go to an opera and you're looking down at the person that's performing. Just saying. You're looking up because you're worshiping. You're looking down because the people that you're doing this shit for is for you to entertain them. Do you want to be the person that's getting entertained, or do you want to be the person that's entertaining? It's your boy Parlay, man.